Hey everyone, Lensmanos here and welcome back to Cuboid Outpost. Today's episode I'm going to play a little bit more with some of our industrial foregoing things here now that we've got essence and liquid meat. Now Chilled did write down on the previous episode about being able to use liquid meat in a meat feeder. So I'd like to start with just making one of them just to see what is involved. And then let's see here. A meat feeder. It's made like this. We're going to need some plastic. And do this. We're just waiting on one more plastic. There we go. So that's a meat feeder. And this guy, apparently, we just right click on here. And that took a fair bit. And it took, oh, it can take heaps. Look at that. Let me put this in here. It can hold 128 buckets of meat. And then I can take this and I can actually put it in, looks like in our head slot. And that will feed me from the liquid meat. Sounds awesome. I could also do a feeding upgrade in my backpack, and I may do that as well, because, I mean, liquid meat's one thing to chew on, but yeah, it's probably not the nicest. And we do need to get as many foods eaten. It gives me more hearts, the more foods that happen. So let's look at a feeding upgrade for the backpack. I think there's a whole quest line for that. Pack your bags. This one here. Feeding upgrade. I mean, we're going to see if we can make it. We'll see what we got. The feeding upgrade. I need glistening melon, which means I need a melon slice. Do I not have, do I have melon? Can I take you and just literally, yep. Away you go. Ooh. So we want glistening melon. Can do that. In there, thanks. A golden carrot. Can do that too. Nice. So there's a feeding upgrade. The advanced feeding upgrade's a thing. May as well do it. All right. So in our backpack, on our slots on the side here, I can do this. We can open it up. Do not feed as soon as player is tiny bit hungry. Only feed when player is hungry enough to only waste half hunger points of the food. And yeah, let's do that. I like that idea. And you can block things in here, but we've got plenty of foods in there and plenty of different types of foods. A lot of the stuff in my backpack, I don't think I've eaten. Yeah, well, that one's been eaten. Not eaten yet. Not eaten yet. Not eaten yet. There's plenty of foods that we will need to get through. But yes, that will trigger another thing here. We've got so much that we need to do. And what backpack do I have on, actually? I have a diamond one. I missed completely the iron backpack, gold backpack. So I'm probably going to need to make another one. Because I've already got a diamond. And then we can probably pump it all the way up to a netherite one. So backpack. You know what? Let's do this. Backpack. Don't have the leather. How do I make leather in this pack? It's dry, isn't it? Yes. We do need to work on the breeding of animals. And that is something that industrial foregoing can give us. So I'll continue with where I was, and maybe next episode we'll do some more industrial foregoing machines for breeding up animals. Let's look at this though. So I want to do a couple of these machines. They are in our list. Just open the book here quickly. Not. I don't think they're in here. Where were they? In here. So we've got the Enchantment Extractor, the Enchantment Factory, and the enchantment applicator, and then we've got another one here which is a sorter. So I want to get all 4 of these done, and then what else we got here? We've got this stasis chamber and the fluid laser base and laser drill. So these are things we'll need to get to too. But let's see if we can make these guys first. So which one's the first one it wants? Extractor and factory. Okay, so that's this one. Again, we're going to need a lot of things. Need some nether bricks. Control and click. We're going to need some books. Let me control click that to get these other things started. And then let's look at books. Paper. And we're going to use this one. There's 2 books. Is it still going? Yeesh. How long does it take? Never. I mean, like, seriously, like, how long does it take to furnace some stuff up? Interesting. I do need to get to some wireless refined storage at some point as well. Would be quite handy. Why are you not? You know what? Just make me a few. Because I want them. I want them now. There is an enchantment extractor. We'll get rid of that guy. Enchantment factory. Again. We are missing netherite scrap. Netherite scrap. Netherite. Yeah, I don't have ancient debris. Can we make ancient debris? You can. 1 netherite scrap and an obsidian makes ancient debris. No, that's not worth it. So I do need to mesh some more netherrack. I thought I actually had this stuff processing outside. All sand. And stone. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, I need to add to this. We need to do netherrack. Yes, yes, that's a thing. So let's get another auto hammer. And another auto sieve. And we'll get the netherrack set up. Did not realize we weren't. Let me get some. I can move these guys, I guess. It's okay. Let me just grab a stack of netherrack. And just pop it in here for the moment. And then we'll get a. Maybe I'll do it in between, or I'll move these 2 guys. I mean, how often am I using them? Because I just want to netherite mesh. I mean, I've got to do it. It's got to happen. All right, you know what? Come here, you lot. Okay, let's head outside. Hoping I can. Now, they need to be powered as well, so we're going to need to. Where did they go? Oh, they're underneath me. Good. Auto hammer. You can go there. Of course, it's sideways. Put the hammers in it. While you're at it, take this netherrack for the moment. Can't put the crushed in it. And then we're going to need a sieve. You need the mesh. You can take that. Cable. And then I just need a couple more network connectors. Play in my bag. Maybe not. Can't see them. That's fine. Completely fine. Network. Cable. I need some connectors. Work. What are they just called? Connector. I sworn I would have had a couple. Cool. And then I'll get these two hooked up. So bear with me, I'm going to set these up and get the processing, and we'll be back in just a second. Alrighty, I've just been waiting for netherite scrap to drop from our thing out here, and I've got a little bit of an idea. I've been having a look at the way to get ancient debris, and it needs a couple of things, and one I'll probably somehow need to automate this guy, whether or not I can put a pipe on it and extract it into a chest or the like, and then set it up in the system, which probably wouldn't be that hard. Actually, let's do that first. Let's get a drawer's fine. Should have a couple of drawers on me. Just a single one by one. Let's get some item pipe. Very nice. And then I'm going to want an external storage eventually. And some cable. I've got a bit of cable. Let's get a little bit more cable. Got a couple of things I want to try and do here. Sure, let's just craft some more of that. So obviously I need netherite scrap to make these guys, these advanced machine frames, and waiting for it to process is becoming a bit of a pain. So let's see if we can just really quick and dirty automate this, because pretty much lava into this barrel, which is constantly being pumped in there by that pipe there, with water on top, will turn into obsidian. But I want to store that. So let's look at this, how we can do this. If I break this, we're going to get water flowing thing everywhere, but that's fine. If I put this here and then put an item pipe there, I get my little wrench and set that to extract, and then get my drawer. Nice. So we're now generating obsidian from lava. You can see that this is potentially dropping. They're all potentially dropping. This should, and this may just burn through this lava too, which could be a bit of an issue, but we'll see how we go. Basically, what I'm hoping... Yeah, this one's like empty. That one's empty. I may need to work a way of turning this off. Anything's possible. I just want some obsidian. Maybe I'll put a... let's put a stack limit on this. I don't know if I have like single chests, but let's do a downgrade. Is that what they're called? Down. That one there. I want one of them, please. Single stack. Cool. Can I just... Why not? Why can't I put it on that drawer? Because it's got more than a stack. Cool. Okay. Can I take that out of there? Nice. All right. So that should only ever keep a stack and then stop. Cool. What I have noticed is that if I combine one netherite scrap with obsidian, let's look at this. Scrap. If I combine it with obsidian, we get ancient debris. I think that's the only real use that I have at this point. Okay. If I do the uses of ancient debris in an induction smelter, I get 2 netherite scrap. Normal redstone furnace you don't, but you get 2 in the induction smelter. So if I make an induction smelter, we should be able to dupe this stuff. So smelter, one of them, thanks. What do I need? I need a couple of Invar gears. 1, 2. I need one of them. I need one of these. Then a blast furnace. Like that. Alright, there's an induction smelter. I'm actually going to pop this down here somewhere. I kind of want to automate this. You know, we've got all sorts of stuff happening. It needs power and then it needs to be hooked up to this network. So if I pop him here, and then I can put a crafter on top of him. Yup. Nice. And then we'll do an output underneath into maybe one of these. And set you to be extract on the bottom. You're powered. Excellent. Let's grab a crafter. Do I have any spare? Make one. Grab a crafter. And then let's make our patterns. Crafter. Now our pattern will be, we'll need 2 patterns. One is this one, which is 1 netherite scrap, 1 obsidian, is an ancient debris. And the other one will be this one here. I don't know what the chance of rich slag is actually. Let's do that again. Is it a full chance? No, it's only 20% chance. So if I do this and then like get rid of that, if there's an output, there's an output. But we're going to generate this. Let's take our crafter downstairs. I'm fully hoping that this will do some duping. New face down, please. Very nice. And we can use this for other stuff. I can put that one in there. And then up top here, we'll pop this guy in here. So, if I want netherite scrap, can I do crafting only? Not that one. I want just middle click, isn't it? There's a way of doing it. You know what? Let's just make the 1 ancient debris. I would like oh. I hope that's working. I don't know how long it's going to take, but if it's a bit of a dupe, then cool. If I have to automate it another way, I will do that. We can potentially have an export of... did you kick it out? No? Are you actually doing it? Oh, this may need to be set to import on top. Fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed. We've got the 2 and the rich slag. You want to be on auto output. I need to set you like that. Yes. Did I just dupe it? Sort of dupe it. I mean, it's going to cost us obsidian, but if I say we now have 2. If I ask for ancient debris, can I have 2 of them? Now if I ask for scrap, can I have 4 of them? All right, again, it's not allowing me to do what I want there because it just sort of gets into a loop. But as I said, I could probably work a way of having maybe XNet doing it and then building it up and always keeping them in stock. We've now got 4. And again, I could now turn that into, double it, turn it into 8. But maybe it is a thing that we can set up to dupe another way. Just I can't use refined storage for it, so it'll be a crafting pattern. But that's okay. That's perfectly fine. We can do a little bit more because I do need a few more of these. So let me just grab my 4 of them, and let me grab scrap. I need 8 of them because really, once we get this going, once we get this pushing through, we will be good. I need another 6 or so to do what I want to do now. So let me make, I'm just going to do one more lot, which is going to be 8 ancient. Oh, why? Ancient debris doesn't need an ancient debris. Ancient debris. Okay. So it was because the other ones hadn't been made yet, maybe. Now scrap. Make me nice. So we've got a fair bit of scrap happening, and that'll be processing downstairs in our little smelter, which is slow, but you know, not the end of the earth. We can upgrade this guy and push through and make lots and lots of things. But now that I've got a few happening there, let's make the other couple of items that I was planning on making in this episode, which is let's get rid of that one. One is I'd like the Enchantment Sorter. Cool. So if I do control click on this one, start, and then up in this chest I actually have a soulbound book. We can do the Enchantment Sorter. Be waiting on materials. I'm sure it's making stuff. Maybe. Might have used it for something else. And then the frame. There it is. All right, here's our Enchantment Sorter. Get rid of that guy, and then I want factory. I went and made recipes for books. So I just made a sugarcane to paper recipe and a slime ball paper and the wooden patterns from Tinkers for the books. So I can now do control click here and go start, and let that go. Now what I actually want to do with this guy is bring him out here. I'm going to change this up a little bit. I'm going to move the importer. We're going to get in here somewhere. And what I'm thinking is I'd like to use the sorter to actually sort into good and bad, right? So if it's enchanted, it's going to go one way. If it's not enchanted, it's going to go another way. We're going to do this. Do you need power? Yes, you need power. That's okay. We can connect power to the bottom. Let me get rid of that. It's cool. Get a little bit more space here. Yeah, let's use a shovel. Oop, quicker. Okay, so as I said, I need to get power under here. Good, got some power. Let's go like that. So it's powered. And then orange and pink. So we're going to do in that way. And I probably want to do here. May need a chest. Grab a chest. You'll do. The idea being that anything that's not enchanted, I'm going to bring out this side. And how do I set this one up? That will be west. Cool. So I want disabled. I want you to push to the west. And I can probably set this guy to extract, right? And then to the north will be the enchanted. Front is north, yes. And you will push. Oh, you got something. Yep, you're non-enchanted, you go into here. Cool. So then what I want to do is actually have the enchantment extractor here. Hopefully this is possible. It's going to need some power. What else do you need? Okay. And books. And then the items, probably going to push both of them into this chest. So we're going to need an exporter on here. For starters, I'll just make a few books, but I'd like to make an exporter with books. We're going to burn through our slime. We're going to need to find a better way of making slime balls. Slime. Maybe making a spawn egg for slimes is a thing. Maybe we can capture a slime. So slime balls at the moment, I'm using this recipe. We had to find slimes somewhere. And then put them through through our mob farm where the blazes are. So I'll have to keep an eye out for a slime. Maybe we can capture one. Might have to go for a run for it. But ideally, that's our idea, because how much slime do we have? We've got 37 slimes. As I said, I could probably... Let's just grab some books. Can I take that? And can I have another, maybe, I don't know, 10? Missing paper. Did I not make you a recipe on how to make paper? Oh no, I didn't do the paper recipe. Derp. Paper. You. There we go. Book, please. You can have snowballs, you can have that, you can have that and that. I don't know that. Can I have 10, please? Start. Good. Can I take the bow? The box, the bow. We have a few bows here. Ooh. So the idea will be that items will get pushed into this. And then assuming there's books in there, it'll extract the enchants. And then I want them to output to a chest. So if I've got this chest here, we can say enchantless item output will be west, and we'll make it push. And then the enchanted book output can be west and push. I mean, if there's... will this actually be a thing, or... I'm not sure whether this guy... If I turn this off, whether it'll just turn it into enchanted fluid, but that's cool. So that will now extract any items that come down here. So if I turn this on now, I think you're on. No, you're off. On. Yeah, that one's working. The other one's off, isn't it? Cool. If I turn this on, any enchanted items, or any items will get pushed into the enchantment sorter now, and that they will push through to here, and now I can actually maybe get down under here and put the storage, external storage on this guy. Drop down this hole. Yeah, that's working. Cool, and then some cable. Nice. And that should hold on to these items. Maybe I should make it an importer. Probably wouldn't hurt, right? Yeah, let's not make it a storage. Let's make it an importer so it actually pulls it into the system. Can I break you, please? Do that. Cool. Pulling it in. The bows I probably need to just like dump into a bin. Don't have a decent bow yet, but I kind of don't want one. But we can potentially, this trash can, for example, I could, do I have cables under here somewhere? Cool. If I do an exporter, and I get in there, exporter, and on here I'm going to put bows, maybe not the ones that have things on them. Bow. Because by the time it gets into the system, it shouldn't have an enchant on it. So if I make, hello, can I make you export bows here and then cable there? Good. Come on. Now if I go in here and type bow. No, do I need to make it so it doesn't that mode off? I think that's working. Yep, all the bows are gone. So if I put this in here, bow, gone, binned. Nice. So any bows that come down, and we'll work out what other items we get. But I can drop this in here. We're going to get the book with the thing on it, and then hopefully we can combine some of these books together and get higher tier enchants. And everything will be sweet. But yeah, every item that gets picked up now, we'll go through this to be sorted and then disenchanted. We can reuse the enchants. So again, any armor, any weapon, anything. Cool. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to probably work out a way of auto-duping my netherite scrap. I think I can do it. I've got an idea. I'll play around with it. It'll probably be XNet, and I'll just explain what I've done. Yeah. Anyway, cool. Thanks everyone for watching. Comments down below. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye now.